Hey folks, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. If you're new here, my name is Rosy. It's Sincerely Rosy on YouTube, of course. Thank you for taking time out to sit and chat with me this morning as we do a little bit of girl talk, just a little chatting. I know I haven't posted for 2026 so far, but better late than never, right? Normally, I'm always in a rush. I'm always on the go. I'm always moving, but I wanted to make sure that in 2026, I showed up different for not only myself, but for my fans and for my people and my supporters and my people who just love me, right? So I think it's so funny to me that I'm always in a rush, y'all. I'm always in a rush. I'm always on the go, and slowing down has by far been the hardest thing for me. So if you're new here, please go back and watch some of my older videos so y'all can kind of like get caught up with like me and all of the little adventures I go on and the different things that I do. But when it comes to me, I started back in June 2025, like slowing down, soft girl era, like making sure that I do things gracefully and making sure that, I'm not always in a rush to get things done, because if you think about it, you're going nowhere fast, right? And if you want to get it done and you want to do it right, you need to go slow, because I kind of feel like when you move fast, that's when you make the most mistakes, because you're just in a rush. You didn't think it through. Everything's not planned out, all of the things. So for me, slowing down has been a really big deal. However, it is now January 22nd, and I'm just now posting a golden hour chat. No, I'm not proud of this because I'm actually like 2 weeks behind, but anywho, I'm slow. Like, I had to be intentional with it. I wanted to make sure that I showed up with the right message for my supporters and like my group, like, building a community and kind of like just wanting to grow with you guys. Like, I live in Houston, Texas. So Houston is always fast. It's always busy. It's always moving. Like, it's all of the things, right? However, I wanted to create a space or join a space that was kind of like more slow and like intentional and like just show up like everything was like strategically planned out. Like, I didn't want to be one of those girls that's go, 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 like I was saying, and like stressing out my nervous system. So I've decided to pull back. So if you knew me from like the first year or 2 years I was here in Houston, I was always on the go, I was always in the clubs, I was always at the party. Baby, I am the party, okay? Like the life of the party. However, I now want to be the life of the soft girl party. Like, like what? Let's slow down. Let's chill out. Move with grace, and let's do things intentionally. But I did want to let you guys in on a little thing, like kind of like a little journal entry or like a little diary entry that I have been working on for myself and put together. It's so funny to me because it's like I find myself finding softer, slower things to do, So like with those softer, slower things to do is going to be more devotionals, more Bible studies, more getting in tune with the women in the Bible, more of like reflecting on how I can grow and how I can navigate life at the age of 36 and move forward, So like when it comes to me, I've always been an it girl. I've always had multiple things under my belt. I've always ran businesses. I've always been a corporate girly. However, when it comes to Rosalind, I've always left Rosalind behind, if that makes sense. So I've always been the person who can multitask. Like, I'm always this type of person. Like, I got this project I'm working on, I got this I'm doing, I got that I'm doing. But when it comes to Rosalind, I never really took time to sit down and pour into her. So that's what I'm doing in 2026. So I'm gonna let y'all in on a little journal entry that I put together for me. And I just wanted to share this because I feel like I'm not the only person that's like this. I know for a fact I'm not the only girl who wants to slow down, focus on her nervous system, and like just kind of like get back in tune with her and navigate life and like grow, and like just take a softer look or like a softer approach. But anyway, so the letter or the journal entry that I wrote for myself is gonna be it's titled "Letter to the Woman I'm Becoming This Year." You guys know I worked really, really hard the last 6 months of 2025 to kind of like reintroduce myself, to like re like refine me, like I was saying, like, you know, as far as how I'm eating, how I chose to show up, like how I navigated friendships, relationships, like how I showed up for my family, and just like kind of like all of the things, you know. So 2026 is all about me. The focus is me. The focus is me. It's all about Rosalind. It's all about Rosy, period. But in this letter, I wanted to make sure that I knew that I know for the first time in 2026, I'm doing things right. And I'm doing things right because, like I said, I'm not rushing. I'm not moving fast. I'm not flying through it. I'm not skipping out on the routines that I've put in place. Like, I'm actually arriving. And I'm showing up gracefully when I do arrive because it was thought out, you know, it was planned out. And, you know, I started my morning with prayer and I got myself together and I got my energy right, you know, and I just kind of like made sure that I prioritize me, you know. But when it comes to my letter that I wrote to myself, I'm going to read it to you. It says, Dear Rosy, in 2026, we're becoming. I promise I will treat you gently. No more forcing, no more proving, no more surviving. This year, we move with intention. We rest without guilt. We speak our truth without shrinking. We love without losing ourselves. I'm learning that softness is not a weakness, it's discernment, it's choosing peace over chaos, it's trusting that what's meant for me will not require me to abandon myself. I'm building a life that feels warm on the inside, not just impressive on the outside. I'm becoming the woman who wakes up with clarity, moves with purpose, loves with standards, and pours into herself first. So everyone else receives overflow, not exhaustion. I'm the type of person, I always put everybody before me. So you're going to hear me say that a lot throughout the Golden Hour chats and the visual diaries and all of the mini vlogs and all of the things that it's all about Rosalind. And I hate to say it because I never wanted to be that person that did not show up for others. However, I got to put me first. So with putting me first, that means showing up with discipline. That means creating those boundaries. That means standing up for me, not being so to the point where, oh, you know, he didn't mean it, or oh, she didn't mean it. And it's not that I'm a passive person. It's just I like to pick and choose my battles. Like, if it's going to require too much energy, Rosalind is going to remove Rosalind from it, because Rosalind has to protect Rosalind, and not only her image, but like the nervous system and the way she's going to respond. I used to be one of those ones where I would let anything go. Oh, I'm going to pray for you. Girl, no. What you're not about to do is play with me. You're not going to play with me in 2026 on no day, because I want you to know, yes, I'm praying, and yes, I'm in my Bible, and yes, I'm moving softly, but I will still eat you up if you play with me, because we're not doing that. But I just wanted to share that journal entry with you guys so that y'all knew, like, Rosalind not playing. Like, I'm not playing with Rosalind this year. I gotta protect Rosalind. Mission 101. Protect Rosalind. And to the women that are watching this, or the woman that watches this, I hope you're in tune with me. Please leave me a comment below to let me know how you're showing up for you, and like how you set your boundaries, because what we're not going to do is let people play in our face this year. Like, that's not what we're going to do. I kind of feel like this is a moment between me and you where we're both becoming, where we're all just becoming, and we're just kind of like over it, you know, and that's okay. It's okay to be over it. Just make sure you show up for you, right? But I wanted to make sure that I was more sacred with this season that I'm in, and to make sure that I'm not late with showing up for Rosalind. I'm actually right on time. I feel like as I navigate year 36, it's going to be the best year for me, because like I've already started like the little things, like, no, I can't do it. Who's going to be there? I won't be there. Nope. Off days from work, phone ring, I'm not answering that. So like, to me, that's a really big deal, because y'all know I take being available too serious. I'm a big sister. I'm the first daughter, so I'm the family manager. So with being a family manager comes a lot of this, a lot of multiple phones, a lot of, hey, I need, you got to do this. Hey, no, you shouldn't have done that. You do this way. Nope. I'm gonna let you figure it out. You got it. Because what we're not doing in 2026 is stressing out the nervous system. Flat out. Either we can do it or we can't do it. Who am I on it? Am I there? Nope. Get somebody else to do it. Heavy on to get somebody else to do it. So as I close this message out, I just want to say here's to 2026. This is going to be a year of ease, a year of elevation, a year of becoming her. Okay, I got this. I've always been her. I just needed to dig way deep and pull out those boundaries, that discipline, that consistency, and I needed to show up. Have a good day. Until next time. See you later.